Hi! Today I'm going to make some fresh pasta. It's actually easier than it sounds. And we're also going to do a vodka sauce, but I don't have vodka. So vodka sauce, sans vodka. First thing I'm going to do is measure out 200 grams of, this is 00 flour. You can use all-purpose though if you really want to. Okay, 200 grams of flour. Do some extra flour for dusting. So I'm just going to dust my workstation here. I'm going to dump this flour out in the middle. Okay. Add a pinch of salt to this. I'm just going to kind of mix that up. Get that salt in there. I'm going to make a little mountain. I'm going to make a little well with my mountain here. And there I'm going to put in 2 eggs. Ooh, I'm going to need a bigger well. Okay. Now we're going to incorporate these things together and start essentially kneading the eggs into the flour. It's one of those get your hands dirty recipes. You can see it starting to form a little bit of a dough. Right now it's a little shaggy. We're going to try to get it a little bit more incorporated than that. I think I'm going to add another egg for fun. One of the great things about cooking is you can kind of fix it as you go. The more you cook, the more you know what feels right. Yes, there we go. It was a little too dry. Now we're going to just knead this for like 10 minutes. This would be a great time to fast forward, Patrick, my editor. Kneading dough like this helps it to develop more gluten. Gluten is going to make it stretchy and pliable. The idea is to have kind of a smooth, springy dough. Okay, it's a smooth, stretchy dough ball. Now we're gonna let it rest. Ooh. All right, so I'm gonna wrap this in a little plastic. This is gonna rest for 30 minutes. Now we're gonna prepare for our sauce. I'm gonna add a couple of mini bell peppers to my sauce, garlic, and mince that. I want them to be in this like sliced shape, so I'm just going to pull out the seeds with my fingers here as we go. That might be all I have to chop for this. I'm just going to double check. The way I like to create these recipes is I will sometimes use AI, Claude. I say, this is what I want to make. I know I need to do this. And then they'll say, have you thought of this? And then I'll say, no, thank you. And then they'll say, hey, here's this ingredients you might need to make sauce. But then I'll say, hey, I don't have cream, I have milk. And then we figure it out based on what I have, which is so awesome. Olive oil, butter. 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 can. This is more than I need, so I'll do half this can of crushed tomatoes, whole milk, Parmesan cheese. All right, friends, we're ready to make sauce. Join me at the stove. I'm going to start with 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I am using my favorite enameled cast iron pan. pan, measuring out about a half a cup of whole milk. The butter's browning a bit, which means we're going to start seeing some caramelization on these peppers soon. They are getting soft. I think it's a good time for us to add the garlic. I'm going to add the slightest, tiniest pinch of red pepper flakes. That just gets kind of a little stir until you can smell that really well. Since my plan is to use whole milk instead of cream, I'm going to add a little bit more butter. Once that butter melts, we'll be ready to add our crushed tomatoes. I mean, it smells so good. I wish that you could smell it through the TV here, but it smells good. I'm going to incorporate this all together. I'm going to lower the heat a little bit to like medium, and then we're going to let this simmer. Actually, you know what? This is going to simmer for about 12 to 15 minutes. I'm going to let that come up to temperature here. It's pretty easy to pull together your own pasta sauce. It's great because you can kind of control, you can control the amount of sodium that's in there. You can control better how many vegetables you want to include. If you want to incorporate cream or milk, the choice is yours because you're making it. This is by no means an Italian recipe, but I think if I had a Nana, I think she'd be proud. You can probably see how the sauce is thickening up. That's why basically the simmer is to reduce it a bit. It smells really good. So I'm adding in this milk slowly. Incorporate that in. And bring that back up to temperature. That's good. We're going to add a generous amount of Parmesan cheese. We want this to melt. Okay, that looks good. We're going to keep that going, keep it warm, and now we have some things to do with our pasta dough. Join me back at the cart. So I'm just going to roll this out a little bit. I want to be able to get it into the press here. I don't want it to be too wide. Now I'm going to, I have this set for 1. Yes, which might be too small. I'm going to set it to 3 instead. We're basically going to fold it and then roll it again. And we're going to send it back through in the opposite direction, this way. Do that again. Yeah, here we go. This time I'm going to send it back through the same way. I want it to get longer, but right now it's not coming together in a full strip. But it will, because I'm determined. We're getting there. This is starting to look right. Nice. It's getting thin and longer. Keep going. Now it's coming out in these nice sheets. That's what we want. Okay, that's one. That's two. Run out of room here on my table. Okay, now I'm gonna put this through my spaghetti cutter. I need more than one hand. All right, well, last one. Pasta strings number one. Pasta strings number two. Okay, now let's boil it. Back to the stove. Okay, I'm boiling some water. Once this comes to a boil, it really is just like toss it in for maybe a minute, maybe 2 minutes, and then it'll be ready. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, this smells awesome. I think we're just about there. This is ready. Time to plate. And that's dinner.